Hi, I am Anna. I come from www.ntvforex.com. Dollar rebounds on safe haven buying due to renewed decline in U.S. stocks analysis. http ntvforex.com news ID 94C956911 2022 6 a.m. The greenback ended broadly high on Thursday after intraday weakness triggered by jump in the single currency after European Central Bank President Lagarde indicated the ECB would not take steps to weaken the euro while the British pound tanked to a fresh 6-week low on continued fear over hard Brexit as the European Union remained concern over the newly introduced Internal Market Bill. NBSP on the data front, Reuters reported U.S. initial claims for state unemployment benefits were unchanged at a seasonally adjusted 884,000 for the week ended September 5. Claims dropped from about 1 million the prior week after the government changed the methodology it used to address seasonal fluctuations in the data, which had become less reliable given the economic shock from the coronavirus crisis. NBSP economists polled by Reuters had forecast 846,000 applications in the latest week. NBSP in other news, Reuters reported the U.S. Senate on Thursday killed a $300 billion coronavirus aid bill written by Senate Republican leadership, as Democrats blocked the measure on a procedural vote. NBSP the Senate voted 52-47 to advance the bill, short of the 60 votes needed to continue debate on the measure. NBSP versus the Japanese yen, although dollar briefly edged up to 106.29 shortly after Asian Open, price met renewed selling and later fell to 105.99 at New York Open on USD's weakness before rebounding to 106.23 on recovery in the greenback and then moved sideways. NBSP the single currency found rose from 1.1800 in Australia and to 1.1837 at European Open on renewed USD's weakness and despite retreating to 1.1817 on profit-taking. The pair then rallied to a 1-week at January 1917 in New York morning on positive comments from European Central Bank President, Christine Lagarde during press conference after the central bank kept its interest rates unchanged, which was widely expected. However, the pair erased intraday gain and tumbled to 1.1811 on intraday broad-based rebound in USD. NBSP Reuters reported the interest rate on the main refinancing operations and the interest rates on the marginal lending facility and the deposit facility will remain unchanged at 0.00%, 0.25% and 0.50% respectively. NBSP and the European Central Bank discussed the appreciation of the euro at its latest policy meeting due to the downward pressure it puts on inflation, ECB President Christine Lagarde said on Thursday. NBSP our mandate is price stability, and clearly to the extent that appreciation of the euro exercises negative pressure on prices, we have to monitor carefully such a matter, but as you know, we do not target the exchange rate, she said. NBSP although the British pound retreated to 1.2978 in Asian morning, price then rose in tandem with euro to 1.3035 at European Open on USD's weakness. However, renewed selling emerged and cable later tumbled to a fresh 6-week low at 1.2773 in New York on continued fear of a no-deal Brexit before stabilizing. NBSP Reuters reported talks on Thursday in London between EU and UK representatives failed to clear the bloc's concerns about London's proposed internal market bill, 2 EU diplomats and an official said. NBSP While the European Union is stepping up preparations for a no-deal Brexit at the end of this year, the bloc's chief negotiator said on Thursday after the latest round of UK trade talks in which he said London disappointed on many fronts. NBSP data to be released on Friday. NBSP New Zealand Manufacturing PMI, Food Price Index, Japan Corporate Goods Price Index, Germany CPI, HICP, Wholesale Price Index, UK GDP, Industrial Output, Manufacturing Output, construction output, trade balance, NISR GDP estimate, Canada capacity utilization, and US core CPI, real weekly earnings, federal budget. NBSP. Subscribe our channel to receive the news as soon as possible. Thank you for watching. If you want to read real-time news, text messages to MT5 Expert Advisors page at https://m.me/mt5.expert.advisors.